And I think this event in Japan could serve as a huge wake-up call for people. It really is time that we put the world back on the right track. It really is time that we put the world back on the right track. It really is time that we realized what's going on. It really is time that we looked at this whole money-based structure that we've created, well, that's been created for us, and realized that it's all fictional. It's this dependence upon this interest-based system and putting a dollar value on everything that has created the situation that we are now facing. And it is an opportunity, folks. It's an opportunity for humanity to wake up to itself. And we seriously need to do it, folks, because if we don't, then we are going to continue the decline in our species that we are now seeing.
O Great Spirit, whose voice I hear in the wind, hear me. I'm small and weak. I need your strength and wisdom. Let me walk in beauty and make my eyes ever behold the red and purple sunset. Make my hands respect the things you have made, and my ears sharp to your voice. Let me learn the lessons you have hidden in every leaf and rock. I seek strength, not to be greater than my brother, but to fight my greatest enemy, myself. Make me always ready to behold the red and purple sunset, so when my life fades as the fading sunset, my spirit may come to you without shame.
That was the comet. Now watch this. As it goes in, boom, it takes that comet right out. Now, either these guys are here to intervene, because that was a near miss. If you Google it and find out about the comet on January of 2002, that was a near miss for our planet. And somehow it got knocked off course. Well, you just saw it get knocked off course. And now look at what comes out of the sun again. Now, that ain't Venus, and that ain't Mercury. That ain't. It doesn't come. It doesn't go in transit in January. It's a rare event as it anyways. Now, this is something I found online. This was a guy that found Niburu on the Worldwide Telescope. And he put in the coordinate 06, 08, 55, 24, 47, 21. That's Niburu. Remember I was telling you it looks like a Death Star? Look at the center. That's the images we've been seeing, okay? Think back. Now, I plugged those in. I went and got the Worldwide Telescope, and I plugged those numbers in, 06, 08, 55, 24, 47, 21, and now find out when I search, look at where this damn thing goes to. Watch. Where does that coordinates go? This is real time now, guys. It's going to freak you out. The sun. Right there. And look at where it goes. Right into a black hole.
May be driven by a small singularity at its center that he calls a white hole black hole, where hole is W-H-O-L-E. In this scenario, the information transfer dynamic across the white hole black hole boundary event horizon drives the fusion structure of our sun. Haramain points out that these dynamics would produce dark, cooler regions that we call sunspots, which are actual vortices of material and electromagnetic radiation being sucked in towards the centering singularity, resulting in an elongation of the electromagnetic waveforms, generating high X-ray emissions in those regions, just as one would expect from material falling into the event horizon of a black hole. In this recent footage of the sun's outer limb returned from the Japanese space telescope called Hinode, astronomers were startled at what they saw. Where they expected to see large prominence of plasma ejections blowing into space, they were startled to find these ejections crashing down onto the sun's surface as if they were collapsing from exhaustion and being sucked into the sun and reabsorbed. Leading astrophysicist Dr. Leon Golub of the Harvard-Smithsonian Center for Astrophysics described these dynamics as impossible in the context of our current understanding of the sun's physics. However, Haramain's model predicts, as clearly seen in this footage, that a portion of the plasma ejections from the sun would be absorbed by the large vorticular sunspot activity produced by the centering singularity of our sun. Furthermore, as the sunspot activity
now, isn't that incredible that planet went directly into the sun and created that black hole? This is real-time information. Now, what my theory is follows on this guy, is that thing went into the sun, because on May 4th, there was a huge eruption. If we saw that, remember I was showing you the image of Christ coming out, and some people were saying it was the Nephilim skeleton coming out. Well, this is a different view of that day. This is on 3-3 actually, but it's going into 3-4. But you see that eye that we saw before, and I think what's happening is I think that planet goes right in, and this might be a stargate to the other side. This might create the wormhole, or it's the black hole bringing the souls.
Hunaku, Eva Maya, Eva Ho, Ayun, Hunaku, Eva Maya, Eva Ho. Hunaku, Eva Maya.